Bombay!
Hi, my name is Georgie from POCculture.com. Selena, thank you for talking to me today.
Hey, thanks, Georgie.
Thanks. So it's such a pleasure to get to talk to you. I really enjoyed your character in this film just because
Oh,
you're hilarious, and I was so excited when I saw we would get to chat one on
thank
one.
you.
Uh, First off, could you tell me how you got involved with this film?
Well, I was asked to read for it. Sometime, I mean, about a year or so before when they first started looking out for characters to be filled, and I did a tape. I sent it in. I didn't hear for quite a while. I wasn't quite sure what was happening, but I think with the whole COVID situation, things were kind of like up in the air for a bit. But I heard maybe in October or November that they were still considering. I did a Zoom call, like kind of like this, a Zoom call audition, callback audition with Jason and some of the casting directors and the writer as well. And then I got the role. It was like a dream come true. I got to fly off to the Dominican Republic.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? What was it like filming over there?
It was kind of surreal, you know. But at the same time, I've never been to the Dominican. I had never been to the Dominican Republic, but I come from sunny Singapore. So the weather wise, it was kind of tropical. It felt tropical. The foliage was the same, but it was just more beautiful because we were by the beach. We were filming in these amazing villas that they looked like they were 7, 8, 10 star villas. I don't know what they were, but it was just a really decadent, luxurious set that we were in. And then I got to meet all these wonderful people, the ensemble cast, and of course the leads as well. And we all really got along, which was a bonus. I mean, it was just such an amazing experience to be able to take part in and be a part of.
Yeah, speaking of like the resort, it's now like a bucket list item for me. It's just so pretty.
It's so
Um,
pretty.
what was what was it like actually shooting there with the cast? What was the energy like with you guys there when we were shooting?
Oh well, it was a lot of like, can you take a picture for me? Or can you take a picture for me? Because everywhere is like an Instagrammable, like it's like, oh, by the sea, by the trees, by the pool. It was just, and the sunlight, the natural light was so beautiful. And we had these part of our one of our green rooms were these villas, the actual villas. And so you're sitting in the villa waiting for your scene to happen. There's a little patio or a deck, and you look out, and there's just sailboats and yachts going by. And of course, every day, every now and then, you'll see the occasional whale breaching right in front of you. And yeah, so it's like, it was really, I was like, is this remote control? Did somebody put a remote control whale in there? But it was just a really beautiful place to be in.
That sounds surreal. It sounds
It
like a
does.
movie.
I know.
Speaking, yeah. Can you tell me what was one of your favorite scenes to shoot?
I really enjoyed the opening scene that I had. It was the first scene that I shot, and it was like I was thrown into the deep end. I had to drive the buggy. And while driving the buggy, say my lines, and it was storming that night, and the waves were crashing. We were cliffside, and I was like, "Oh my God, do we survive this moment or not?" And then I turned. They say your lines, and Josh is standing there sitting next to me in the buggy, sort of standing up, taking off his wet clothes. To put on dry clothes, and I'm like, okay, I'll say my line, but there's a naked movie star right next to me.
Oh my
You
gosh.
don't really get to see that in the movie, but it was my reality.
I love that. What was it like to work with him, but also J Lo on this?
Josh is just a bundle of fun. He comes in, he's got this energy just sort of bursting out of him, and he's very friendly, interactive, and he's really fun to watch him. Sort of his mind tick to see how he's approaching the scene. And J Lo, she comes on, and she's gonna nail it because you can see how prepared she is. You can see she's put thought into it, and which is amazing because I can imagine being J Lo. I mean, I can't really, but I think I can. Being J Lo, she must have 5 million other things, that are in her sphere at that point in time. But she really comes in, and she's targeted. She knows what she wants, and she's very good. once the camera starts to roll.
Yeah, you all play very well off of each other too. Because
Yeah.
there's that scene where she kind of like breaks down crying in front of you, and
Yeah.
it's just like, ah. Can you tell me, what is your favorite character in the movie besides your own, if you had to pick?
Okay. I really like Larry Fowler. I really like Steve Coulter, who plays Larry Fowler. He's just so committed to that, husband with the camcorder, and it's just almost deadpan. He says the lines, and it's like, is there going to be another line or not another line? And his humor and his the way he approaches it, I just love it. Of course, I love Jennifer Coolidge. I mean, she's just such a force to be reckoned with in this film and in life itself. All the little characters. Sonia Braga had something. Lenny Kravitz with his easy, cool charm. I had Kelly Hernandez, who's playing that sort of deadpan sister as well. So and Darcy, who's just this vibing through the whole thing. So I mean, I think everybody sort of created something very special.
Yeah, totally. Well, thank you so much for your time, Selena. I wish we could talk more. It was a pleasure to get to meet you, and congratulations.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.